I've done a tremendous amount of work to make my timeline as accurate as I can. The council was unaware of all of this, and the city manager's office, I believe, was unaware also. If I thought differently, I'd report that. This was a chief's decision not to deploy. We have a memo up on the board here we're going to provide you if you want it, but we can talk. I'm going to talk about a little bit right now. But everything I have done, and I've spent a good deal of time talking to many, many people on the subject, it was his decision alone to not deploy. To establish the evidence I will share with you and to create my timeline of events, I interviewed over 20 firefighters over the weekend. They're intimate with the Special Operations Section and particularly with deployments and the order by Chief Baker to deny the deployments under any circumstances. In fact, what was said up and down the chain is, do not deploy, don't even ask. And Chief Baker is a very charming person to meet and talk to, no doubt about it. And he's got a charisma about him, and he's got a certain number of well-polished anecdotes he puts out there that are appropriate and good, stuff like that. So, but within our department, he's known as a bully. He's known as being vindictive. He's known as being retaliatory. So when you play this when you have an order coming down the chain that says, we don't deploy, don't even ask, people know what that means. And people didn't deploy when they normally would have because of that direct order. So let's look at the evidence. This is a memo that I'll provide to you, but it came from somebody on the command staff. He didn't provide it for me, by the way. I got it through other means. And it basically talks about stopping the deployments until October 1st. And it's just clearly we're talking about saving money, but even stranger is talking about not getting our reimbursements from the state quick enough, which I think is even more egregious. So and so anyway, if you go down the bottom, it even kind of indicates this to some degree. It says, P.S. Do not reply to this. Do not reply all to discuss. If you have any questions, contact. Oh no, excuse me. It's right above this. Oh, I'm sorry. Here it is. Do not reply to discuss. If you have any questions, contact me directly. Also, I don't know if EMS is doing deployments or not. The argument that AFD makes money on deployments is moot because it's a cash flow problem. And it has little to do with the amount we're being reimbursed. Because the truth is we do not save any money on deployments if that was an issue, if that was important, which of course is not, because we don't put dollars over people. We just don't do that in emergency services. We get paid, we get reimbursed fully for our deployments plus a little bit of extra. So we literally make money on deployments, okay? And now Chief Baker's not even saying that here. He's actually said this in the KXAN interview yesterday. He's saying, I was trying to send a message to the people giving us deployment to get us quicker. If that is true, which I believe the interviewer said it correctly, that's even worse in my mind than just doing to save money. You're basically trying to punish bean counters at the expense of people that we need to rescue.